beyond the reach of our star's light, lie these dark, potato-shaped nodules. They've been there for millions of years, slowly growing in size, and these oddly shaped bulbs may hold the key to an electric future. We have known about these formations for over 150 years. In 1873, HMS Challenger even managed to collect samples from the mysterious abyss of the Midnight Zone, dropping kilometre-long hemp ropes with a collecting apparatus attached and by chance pulling one of these nodules to the surface. Each of these lumps contain metals that can help solve one of modern day's greatest supply chain issues: battery production, containing manganese, cobalt, nickel and copper, and they are scattered all over the vast seafloor. It is estimated that a patch of land just over the size of Ireland can yield over 54 million tonnes of metals, collectively worth over $20 billion. Since their discovery, they've served as no more than interesting seafloor features, given that the precious metal they contain can be mined on land. There has been no incentive to profit off mining the nodules. But with growing supply chain woes and growing competition in the electric vehicle market, dozens of companies now seek innovative ways to surface these nodules. We know frighteningly little about the deep sea floor. As you descend past 1,000 meters, all light disappears, and thus so does all photosynthesis. The only light that may be visible is the faint twinkling of bioluminescence. Without sunlight, food becomes extremely scarce and animals rely on what is called marine snow, the falling debris of organic material from shallower waters. Because of these extreme conditions, the creatures in deep water have evolved to be some of the most unique in the animal kingdom. At 4,000 meters, you may find a semi-translucent Dumbo octopus scuttling along, or gulper eels with massive expandable gullets, or a viperfish with its terrifying dead eyes and unbelievably sharp teeth. Deeper still, scavengers and detrivores scramble across the bottom, looking for any morsel of food they can find. Animals like this have been found as deep as 11,000 meters at the bottom of the deepest parts of ocean. ROVs and some manned missions are beginning to scratch the surface, exploring the depths of the sea. But it is no easy feat. Only 4 crewed missions have ever been to the bottom of the Mariana Trench, the deep sea being one of the last ecosystems on this Earth that has been largely untouched by humans. This raises major concerns for the impact any mining operation will have on the strange and wonderful life residing among these metal-rich deposits. Early investigations of the seafloor in the 1960s and 70s revealed that the nodules are clustered in certain areas of the seafloor. Their locations depend highly on environmental factors, needing high oxygenation levels and a source of metal in the seawater or seabed to grow. Similar to how iron in steel reacts with oxygen and water to create a layer of rust, nodules are formed in layers of oxidized metal. For a nodule to form, a piece of debris has to sink into the oxygen-rich environment of the deep sea floor. From above, free-flowing iron and manganese ions dissolved in water react with the oxygen and form layers. These form nodules at the surface of the seafloor. From below, the metals get pushed up by concentration gradients through the porous sediment, and once they reach the oxygen-rich environment, they react and start forming nodules 10 to 15 centimeters below the surface. Depending on their depth, different percentages of metal will be present. While the majority of the metals in the nodules are manganese and iron, surface nodules are exposed to more cobalt, while deeper nodules collect more lithium and nickel. These layers form at astonishingly low rates, around 1 to 10 millimeters per million years. In the time it took our ancestors to spread out from Africa and dominate the world, these nodules only grew the width of a human hair. Scientists can predict where these nodules would appear based on these environmental effects, and we have confirmed that they appear in higher concentrations in the Pacific and Indian Oceans. Most of these zones fall under international waters, so the UN set up the International Seabed Authority in 1994, based in Kingston, Jamaica, to organise and control all mineral-related activities related to the sea.